Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Reen English Channel. I'm Emma.
And I'm Jack. Today's topic is something that every English learner dreams about, speaking English without thinking. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe our channel for more videos.
Oh yes, that's the magic level, right? When you just open your mouth and the right words flow out naturally.
Exactly. But it's also one of the hardest skills to develop because our brains are so used to translating and overthinking every sentence.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to talk about for the next couple of hours. How to get to that point where you can just speak naturally, fluently, and confidently without your brain getting in the way.
So Emma, why do you think so many English learners struggle with overthinking?
Well, I think it starts with fear. Fear of making mistakes, fear of being judged, fear of sounding silly. When you're afraid, your brain starts to overanalyze every word before it comes out.
Absolutely. It's like you have a mini grammar checker inside your head that tries to fix every sentence before you speak it.
Yes, and that's exhausting. Instead of enjoying a conversation, you're constantly running an internal exam.
I remember one of my students told me, Jack, I know all the grammar rules, but when I talk to someone, my mind freezes. That's so common.
I've heard that too. It's because they're still translating from their native language. Their brain is doing double work, first translating, then speaking.
Exactly. That's why the goal is to stop translating and start thinking directly in English.
Let's talk about what it actually means to think in English.
Good idea. Thinking in English means that your brain connects ideas to English words instantly, without going through your native language.
For example, if you see a cat, your brain immediately says cat, not gato or kuching or whatever it is in your first language.
Right. It's automatic. You don't have to remember the word, you feel it.
So, how can learners train their brains to do that?
One way is to surround yourself with English, like listening to podcasts, watching shows, or reading simple content daily. The more your brain sees and hears English, the faster it starts forming direct connections.
Yes, immersion is key. But I also tell my students to practice thinking out loud, like narrate your day in English. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm cooking dinner. I'm walking to work. It trains your brain to speak automatically.
That's a great tip. It's like building a mental muscle.
I think another big block is perfectionism. People want to speak perfectly.
Oh, yes, that's such a trap. Perfection kills progress.
When you aim for perfection, you hesitate, you pause, and you lose confidence.
Exactly. Native speakers make mistakes all the time. We repeat ourselves, we say we forget words. That's normal.
I love that you said that because fluency isn't about speaking perfectly. It's about speaking comfortably.
Absolutely. I like to say fluency is flow, not flawlessness.
Oh, I love that quote, Jack. Say that again for everyone.
Fluency is flow, not flawlessness.
Beautiful. That should be on a t-shirt.
Let's talk about the physical side of speaking. Your mouth, your tongue, your muscles.
Yes. People forget that speaking is also a physical skill.
Exactly. If you've never pronounced certain English sounds before, your mouth isn't used to moving that way. That's why you might hesitate or stutter. Your mouth is still learning.
It's like going to the gym. At first, your muscles are stiff, but the more you train, the more flexible you become.
That's why shadowing exercises are great. You listen to native speakers and imitate them in real time.
I love shadowing. It improves pronunciation, rhythm, and consonants. You stop worrying about grammar and start feeling the natural flow of the language.
And when you do that regularly, your brain and mouth start syncing. You stop thinking and you just speak.
Jack, do you think confidence comes before fluency or after?
Good question. I think they grow together. You gain confidence as you become more fluent, but also you need a bit of confidence to even start speaking.
True. Confidence is like the engine. It drives you to practice even when you're not perfect.
Exactly. And the more you speak, the less you care about little mistakes.
I remember when I learned French. At first, I was terrified to speak, but after forcing myself to chat with people, I realized nobody cared if my grammar was perfect. They just appreciated my effort.
That's the same in English. People don't care if you mix tenses or forget articles. They care about communication.
Yes, communication is the real goal, not grammar perfection.
Let's imagine we're learners for a second.
Okay, fun. Let's pretend we're ordering coffee. You'll play a nervous learner and I'll be the barista.
Okay, I'm ready. Hi there, what can I get you today?
Uh, I want, a coffee, uh, please.
Sure. What size?
Medium? No, small. I mean, wait, sorry.
That's totally normal. And this is where many learners panic.
Exactly. But instead of freezing, just keep talking. Even if you use the wrong word, it's okay.
Right. You could just say, sorry, I mean small. Keep the flow going.
The goal is to stay in English mode. Don't switch back to your language in your head.
Yes, because the more you do that, the faster your brain stays in English automatically.
Let's talk about daily habits that help people speak without thinking.
Good idea. I'd say listen to English every day, podcasts, YouTube, audiobooks, even 15 minutes helps.
Definitely. And try to talk to yourself in English, even if no one's around.
Or find a speaking partner online. There's language exchange apps, or you can join English clubs.
I also suggest watching TV shows without subtitles, or at least with English subtitles. It helps your brain connect sound and meaning faster.
Yes, that's how you build that automatic response. You hear a phrase so many times that it becomes part of you.
Exactly. The key is repetition, not memorization.
I think the biggest transformation happens when people stop saying, I can't speak fluently, and start saying, I'm learning to speak naturally.
Oh, I love that. Changing your words changes your mindset.
Yes, when you believe you can, your brain relaxes, and when you relax, you speak better.
It's funny, isn't it? The more you try to be perfect, the worse you sound. But when you relax, your English suddenly improves.
That's because fluency comes from comfort, not control.
Wow, that's another t-shirt quote right there.
Have you ever had a moment where you suddenly realized you were speaking another language without thinking?
Yes. When I lived in Spain one day, I was at the grocery store and I realized I had been chatting with the cashier completely in Spanish without translating, without hesitation. It felt magical.
That's the best feeling. It's like your brain finally trusts itself.
Exactly. That's when I understood. Fluency isn't about knowing everything, it's about trusting what you know.
I had a similar moment with Japanese. I was talking to a friend and suddenly realized I hadn't thought in English for 10 minutes. It was all just flowing.
That's when you know your brain has switched modes.
To everyone listening, please remember, speaking English without thinking is possible for everyone, but it takes time, patience, and daily practice.
Yes, don't be discouraged if it feels slow. Every conversation, every word you say gets you one step closer.
You don't need to be perfect, you just need to be consistent.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, and most importantly, enjoy the process.
Because when you enjoy it, your brain learns faster.
That's right. English fluency is not a destination, it's a lifestyle.
So that's our deep dive into how to speak English without thinking.
I hope this episode helps you stop overthinking and start feeling the language.
And remember, practice daily, stay positive, and don't be afraid to make mistakes.
You got this. Keep speaking, keep growing, and we'll see you in the next episode of Reen English Channel.
Bye, everyone.
Bye!